Hey, Chickaboo. So, okay, so, I feel bad I haven't talked to you in forever. And I miss you like crazy. But I was about ready to do a little bit of a photo shoot. And I was like, you know what? Before I do my makeup, I'm going to do my makeup with Kate. So, this is just, amateur's way of doing it. And this is just how I do it. I don't know. You can, and some of it's going to be different for your skin tone, but others is going to be different for the texture of your skin. It's going to be different than mine. Some pores are bigger and, whatever. Don't let all of this scare you, because I'm not going to use more than half of that. Like, different days, I wear different things, different, whatever, and some of it I haven't ever used, or some of it, I've only used a little bit or whatever. So some things I'm going to do for the very first time. So if they look weird, that's why. Other things I'm just going to do that I know just from doing my shit how to do it. So just, whatever. But okay, so first I'm going to start out with concealer. And I get light to medium, but whatever, get whatever is good for your skin tone. I think I got this at Dollar Tree. If I didn't get all of this at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, it's more than 90%. So what I do is I take some out, put some on my finger, and I just get my bad areas. So under my eyes are pretty bad. And then like any spots like this, anything like that I don't really want to notice very well, I'll do that. And some of it like is not real bad, or anything, but I'll just dab a little bit on there just to, make it look a little better. And some like, my veins are kind of poking out there, so I'll do that, different things like that. So I only have 2 hands, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put it on where I'm going to do it, and then I'll restart and show you where it's at. Okay, so you can see where that's where I dabbed it on with my finger. I know a lot of people are going to say, don't use your finger, I don't see a problem. I've used my finger like most of my life, so what's the big deal? So I just put it in the areas that I want to look a little bit better, and then I'm going to rub it all in. Okay, so I got that, and just where my problem areas are. I might have done a little bit up here just because it's gotten more sun and more sun spots than other parts of my face, and some days I'll do that and some days I don't. So I mean, it's just whatever you feel like. There's no rules. Now I'm going to use my foundation, and I get CoverGirl. This is one thing that I do spend a little bit more on, just because I think foundation is really, really important. So I get Buff Beige. That's what that is. And then, okay, I'm gonna switch hands real quick. So, all right, you get a good amount on your thingy. And then, so a good amount, seriously. And just go like all over your face. And like, really, I mean, that all of that I put on there at first was all just for my forehead. So okay, normally I would keep going, but honestly I feel like this is not doing it for me today. I don't know if I got too much sun or what. So I'm actually going to use it's what is it? It's Outlast. It's CoverGirl, and this is Buff Beige also, and it is I want to say it's something to powder. I'm not, I'm not seeing it. But it's, I can't remember because I'm high as shit. But I think it's something to powder. So you put it on and it's not liquid, but it's not like the other stuff. And then when you put it on, it turns powdery. So you get a little bit more coverage with this. Like some people only use liquid. Other people, like I'm not a very big liquid fan just because I feel like it gives me cake face. I feel like it makes like the lines a lot more, and I feel like it makes you look like you have a shit ton of makeup on. So normally I don't use that. But I will use this, and it's kind of like gel almost or something. But then after it dries, it goes on like it stays on like powder. And that's what I like about it. I know Mom will be like, she's a big liquid fan. And I've just never been. So I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I am like high. So I'm like, I don't know why I keep whispering. I'm high. Don't tell anybody. I'm sure they won't know. So you get it on there. And you just cover your whole face. And I covered my neck too. If I'm gonna do a high neck, I won't. Like, if you're gonna do like a turtleneck or something that's gonna be raw up on your neck, you don't want that foundation to get on your shirt. Okay, next I'm gonna do highlighter. I get these at the Dollar Tree, and this one's a little bit darker. This one's a little bit lighter. So I put the light, it'll be like more up here, and the dark more around here, and then I'll do like a little bit of dark, and then on my forehead a little bit. Maybe on my nose just a little bit, just give it a little bit extra color. But the light, I'll stay up here with it. You want your eyes and your higher cheekbone to be a lighter. At least I do. I like it that way. So I'm going to use this, which brush? Wait, no, this brush. It's a little slanted, and that's really good for the blush or whatever, highlighter, whatever. A lot of people use blush instead of highlighters or bronzers, and I mean, to each its own. Sometimes I use blush, sometimes I use this, but you just go right along your cheekbone if you have blush. And you don't put too much. You don't want it to look like a clown. You just want to do like a stripe or two. And what you do is you get it on your whatever, and then you want to tap some off because you're going to get a lot on there. And so you don't want to put like a whole bunch right there, and then it's not able to really blend well. So always make sure you tap. So, I'm going to put the bronzer and the highlighter. Well, I'm going to get it on my thingy, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't have the right brush last time. This one is the one that is slanted, if you can see that. You want that for those cheekbones. So I got some on, and then, like I said, you tap it off. And then with the lighter color, I just go right up here just to get that up there real good. And you don't want to get too much, especially with the light, which I did. So I'm taking it off on my hand, and then there's nothing there. I'm just I'm gonna have to use this. So you want to blend it in real good so it doesn't look like it's on purpose. Okay. And then you just want to repeat that to the opposite side, unless you don't want to. Everybody's different. Some people like their one side of their face to be different than the other side. So, whoever. Okay, then you want to get it up there good. That looks a lot better than the other side. Okay. And then, so you want to get that off. if you use your brush for the same one, you want to make sure all of us off. And so I got the higher parts. Now I'm going to do the bronzer. That was a highlighter. This is the bronzer. Come on. You can do it one-handed. Okay. That was never coming off. It was taped. So I got some on and I dabbed it off. And then I'm going to go down here. And then always tap, get all that off. Okay. And then the other side. And now with the bronzer, I will do, like, I feel like my nose is very, doesn't have much color right now. So I just get a tiny bit for my nose. You don't want to get too much. And then, well, I got a lot of sun on my face, on my forehead, so I'm not going to do that part this time, but I will get down here. So it's just your preference, wherever the hell you think this needs a little bit more color, this needs lightened up a little bit, this needs whatever. Add it. So that's the highlighters and the bronzers. Now I will do the my eyes. And I'm going to wear this beautiful shirt here. And because lately my eyes, because I'm getting older, because of my birthday, I will do lighter colors so my eyes don't look like raccoons, which are very fucking cute animals, but vicious, which is kind of like me. I'm really nice to you till you are mean to my sister, and then I'll eat your face off. All right, come on. There we go. Now, I don't remember. I think you said you didn't know if you like sparkle or not. So, this is sparkle. I love that, as you can see. I got that at Dollar General for $2. And it's like liquidy, like a gel. So I do not use this brush with that. I use here it is. I use this, and it's just from the eyebrow thing, and I just get some, put it on. It's amazing. Just a second. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my fluffy brush. And so to me, I'm looking at bright. I mean, you don't have to match your shirt. When I grew up, it was like, oh, you have to match. If you're wearing blue, you have to have blue eyeshadow. It's like, wear whatever the fuck you want. If you're wearing like a purple shirt, wear whatever the fuck kind of eyeshadow you want. Like, it doesn't have to be so matchy now. But what I like to do is if I'm wearing like a darker color, unless I'm like, if I'm feeling like real goth, I'll do real dark. Normally I'm not real a super dark eyeshadow person, but sometimes I'll wear white with black just to like lighten it up a little bit. But so when I look at this shirt, I'm thinking like light pink, light purple, white. Just that's, I look at that and that's how I feel. Like I just feel light and pretty and bright. So that's what I'm gonna do. I do my top of my eye and the bottom of my eye completely different. A lot of people don't. Some people will use like one color on top, and then they'll do one color here and then another color here, and then they'll bring this color around to go underneath, which is very pretty. I've seen it done many times and it's really pretty. I just don't like it that way. I like my underneath to be really, really bright and white, so I'll either use white or light pink or something like that. And then on top, I usually, so what I'll do now, this time, so get some on your brush, which this is really weird doing through the phone. And then powder that shit off. You don't want any loose powder going over your face and you get that all over the place. That's a nightmare, trust me. So, I'm just gonna go in the corner here, make this corner pretty bright. And I'm just gonna repeat the process. And then I'm gonna do this corner real bright. It does not look like I got very much on. Might just be me, but. Okay, so I'll do that real light. And then wipe off your brush. A lot of people use like different brushes, or some people will use like a paper towel or whatever. As poor people use ours. And then I'll use a darker. So I use this light pink. Now I'm going to use this darker pink. And then just tap, 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 tap. And then I put that in the middle. And do it as high or as low as you fucking want to. Everybody's different that way. I go higher just because when I was a teenager, that's how we did it. And I guess some habits die hard. And then some people do it completely different on the other side. Sometimes I do that. All depends on. But I'm doing a photo shoot this time, so I'm gonna do it this way. Like some people, like if they're wearing that same shirt, they'll put like pink on one eye and like purple in another eye. Or they'll do, like what I'm doing is called a halo. They'll do like a halo, but they'll do like different colors in the middle or on the outside, or they'll opposite it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know why I got more. That looks pretty good. I don't really want to do it on my arm just because I'm doing a photo shoot, but that's okay. All right, so now that I got the loose powder, I'm gonna do this because I always gotta have some glitter. So I'll get some like this, and I'm gonna put this right under my eye. Then I'm gonna do it again. This part does not look very blended. Maybe it's just me. That's better. Okay. I'm feeling different today. So I hate to use their towel, but it's not mine, right? Okay. I'm also gonna use pink. Underneath. I don't normally do it that way, but I think it'll look really pretty with the photo shoot. Can you tell what I'm watching? American Pie 2. All right. Got that done. Now, brows. Wait, that's eyeliner. Where's my other brow? Okay. What in the world? This is called a defining brow pencil, and it is a brow sculpt. I got brown, probably. Light taupe. I should have got blonde, but. So, I'm gonna open it real quick. Okay, now I just took it, opened, and just wiped it on right where I wanted it. Now be careful, because this, I got it where I didn't want it, and it is impossible to get off. So really be careful which ones you get, because they will really settle. So that's more of like a liquid. I'm not going to do this because I already got my brows done, but there's also like a pencil like that. And you just literally draw it on where you want it. But I always, I forgot to mention this earlier, I always recommend plucking beforehand just to make sure that they're exactly how you want them. So that's done. Now I'm going to do my, where is it? Haha. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different kinds of eyeliner. There's tattoo eyeliner. This stays on forever. There's these kind of pencils. Where you sharpen it and just draw that on. There's this kind where it's liquid. Come on. And it looks like this. And I do the top with that, but if you use liquid eyeliner on the bottom part, sometimes it gets in your eye and it hurts like shit. So I would recommend being careful with that. So I can't with two hands because I have to pull it down. But I'm going to pull this down where I can see it a lot better. I'm going to take this pencil, the one that's just a pencil, and then I'm just going to draw right on my eyelid. I'll be right back with that. Maybe. Okay, so I got the bottom done. Now normally I like to use white or real light on the bottom and darker on the top, but I can't find my white, so I had to use black. So I sometimes like white liquid for the top. I had some and it was awesome. It was like the best ever. It was like so pretty. It was like almost like a pearl color. It was beautiful. And of course, like the one thing that I love the most, I can't find my sunglasses and I can't find that. It's like, fuck you, you know? Alright, I'm going to do this on the top. So I'm just gonna do it however the fuck you want. You want a little like wing out here, you know, you want to put like a heart in the middle, go right the fuck ahead. Have it however the fuck you want it. Some people don't do both. I used to only do the bottom. I do the top now sometimes I don't, you know, whatever. But I just put it like right where my eyelashes are. And I just stroll over and I'll go out just a little bit over here. But you can do it like pull it over and then pull it out. And then some people cut from down here and pull it out and then they color that part in, which looks really freaking awesome. And I'm going to try it sometime. And I'm going to try it right now because I'm going to do this photo shoot. Actually, I'm not gonna put this on the top because I don't want my eyes to be too dark when I'm doing this. So I'm gonna keep, I'm not gonna put it on the bottom and the top. But, yeah, you just take it out and it's gonna be, you just kind of rub it on the side a little bit and then you just right on those eyelashes. And you just go for as long as you want. If you want to go all the way down, some people make some down here or, whatever. So do whatever the fuck you want. Now I'm going to do mascara. So you take this Dewdrobby. It looks like what Tinkerbell's gynecologist would use. So you take this. I have it backwards. And you just take it up to your eyelashes. So I close my eyelashes and then I open them to where I can feel it in there. Get pretty close and then, ooh. All right, I'm gonna try that again. And you just open them and close. I've not done this on my left hand before. All right, I'm gonna do this on my right hand with my right hand on my other side. I'll be back. Okay, so I got that done. Now, when you get your mascara out, it's gonna have some goop on the end of the stick. Make sure you wipe that goop off. I think I already got most of my goop off, but wipe it off before, because that has caused so many times where I've went to go over the other side and I've went over, or if you try to go like this, you're gonna get a bridge right over here. So always go from this side, unless you can use your left hand, and then you're better than me. But you just take them up to your eyelashes and just swipe up. And as you can see, just like magic, they've gotten longer. Oh, you can't see my shit. Sorry. And then you just go like this on the bottom. And then same over here. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna mess it up. And just like that. All right, what else? Oh yeah. All right, now, lipstick. Some people use lip liner. Lip liner, I guess it's kind of trying to line your lips just to kind of, I don't know. Some people use the different colors, some people just try to line it. I don't know. I don't get lip liner. I don't use it. I'm just gonna use this. I've had this forever, as you can see. It's from Revlon. It's matte lip color. I have no idea what color it is because you can't see that anymore. But it's matte. So I'm gonna put this on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled it out. This is what it looks like. And you just paint it on where you want it. Okay, now when you get the amount that you want on, then you get, I should have brought some toilet paper. Then you get toilet paper and you just blot it. I'll do that real quick. So you want to move it around like that, and then you just want to blot. Just like that. Now that should stay on for a good while. Like I have smoked cigarettes when I smoked. I have smoked cigarettes. I have like drank a bunch and I've like kissed, whatever, like a decent amount of the night and it was still there. So it's pretty good. Oh, last thing. Then there's this matte finishing spray. Let's see. It's just setting spray. I got that. And this is taped shut, so I'm going to undo this and I'll be right back. Well, okay, always read the directions because some sprays and some whatever is different than others. So this says shake really well before you put it on. And then it says that once you shake it really well, hold it between 8 and 11 inches from your face and then just spray it on your face. Make sure you close your eyes. And okay, you want to make sure you get all over real good. And that should keep the makeup set decent for, a significant amount of time. So make it look real good. Stay there. Okay, I think that's all my tips. Oh, some people use this to like blend the concealer and stuff like that. You can use this. You can use your fingers. You can use whatever the fuck you want. And have fun with it. Try different things. It'll be fun just learning it. But I just thought I'd share it. But I love you very much. Bye.